still pretty high. It's still really high, 68,000. I'm probably in the red from where I bought it, but I first bought it in the 20s. It'll look worse than it is. It'll look like I'm way down, but actually I sold it and bought it is what I did, and I already took all my profit. If I could live anywhere I wanted and leave the property where I'm at, I'd love to live in Missouri. But I wouldn't be near Chicago anymore. It would be the end of going and getting the Oriental food and stuff. There'd be Indian stuff though. I think you could still get Indian stuff, but it'd be the end of the Chicago shows for sure. And I doubt that they have the Asian festivals. You wouldn't have that anymore. But I kind of like it down there. Not into the culture down there at all. The Christianity and but I kind of like the lay of the land and the people, the way they do things and stuff. It's not expensive to live there. I like that. I hope they're not in poverty. Some areas look kind of poor. But it's cheap to live there. Where I'm at, it's getting kind of overdeveloped. And there's areas in Arkansas that are getting overdeveloped too. It's here and there. I don't really like that. I mean, it's nice to have nice things, but to have people building the whole area with homes, you lose the natural beauty of the community when you do that. The way they did it in Necedah is not terrible, but there's a lot more noise. It's noisy there now. People going around in their buggies and their ATVs, and it's noisy. It's more traffic. We don't have any new stores, but we got more people. It'd be nice if they put in something like a grocery store or some other thing that adds to the community. A new restaurant or something. I don't know if a restaurant would make money where we're at though. I don't really eat out in Necedah though. Something that's nice, like I don't know, that you maybe would want to eat at. These restaurants are too much money now. So, Magala's, that was nice. Al Zipper used to eat there every day, and I didn't blame him. It was good food. It was not real expensive, and he enjoyed it. Okay, here's our road. It's hard to find those kind of places, where they put the extra effort towards something better. .151. Okay, we're at 201. Look at the curly Q. It's 201 and we're at 1,745.8 miles. into 4 lanes, I think. There we go. $151, 1746.7.
Denounced enemies of the revolution for trying to destabilize the country. For NPR News, I'm living in Mexico City.
President Biden's expanding government research on women's health, underlining his re-election campaign's attempt to rally the votes of women who make up more than half of the electorate. Biden signed a new executive order while co-hosting the White House's Women's History Month reception with First Lady Jill Biden.
Even though women are half the population, women's health research has been underfunded and understudied. Too many of our medications, treatments, and medical school textbooks are based on men and their bodies. But that ends today.
The Biden administration is promising a $200 million investment in women's health research in the next fiscal year if Congress approves the funding levels Biden has requested. The Dow is up 128 points at last check. This is NPR News. A federal court has temporarily stopped new rules requiring some companies to disclose risks they face from climate change. NPR's Mike Cobley reports challengers say the rules are unconstitutional.
Lawsuits from corporate interests and Republican officials came almost as soon as the Securities and Exchange Commission issued its new climate rules. Energy companies say the SEC exceeded its authority, and that forcing public companies to report climate information violates their First Amendment rights. The rules are also being challenged by business groups and a number of Republican-led states. Judges from the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in Louisiana paused the rules pending legal review. Environmental groups also sued. They say the SEC isn't making companies disclose enough about climate risks. An SEC spokesperson said the agency will defend the rules in court. Michael Copley, NPR News.
Employees at Volkswagen's assembly plant in Chattanooga, Tennessee, are seeking an election to join the United Auto Workers Union. UAW has embarked on a support campaign to expand the union's reach to foreign-owned non-union automakers in the southern United States. UAW has said that a majority of eligible employees at the Tennessee plant signed union cards. The workers filed a petition with the National Labor Relations Board seeking a vote to join the union. U.S. stocks are trading higher this hour. The Nasdaq Composite Index is now up more than 1% or 167 points. The S&P is up 41. The Dow has risen 127 points. This is NPR.
Support for NPR comes from NPR stations. Other contributors include Subaru, featuring the 2024 Subaru Outback Wilderness. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive and all-terrain tires, it's designed for paths not yet taken. Learn more at Subaru.com/wilderness.